Hey, we're here. You know what I mean? We're in the Dragon Aerie, which is usually where eagles roost. But apparently here, it's dragons roost. So, the Dragon Aerie is split up into two parts. And basically, and I'm going right back where I came from. Basically, the first part is kind of easy. The second part, not so much. So, okay, this way. Alright, so what we have here is we have a place filled with crystal lizards and dragones. So, and like I said, those exploding characters, there's one over there. But they're just as easy to kill now as they were in the beginning of the game. So once you see one, just shoot one. One key to this portion is try to steer clear from breaking eggs. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Try to stay clear from doing that, because if you break too many, the dragons will then come after you. So you see this right here? Just try to not to, do this. And if you do, just make sure that you don't do it too much. Because if you break too many of these eggs, then the dragons are going to come attack you in a very well, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so anyway, so here we are. We have one dragon here. Now, the one problem with fighting this dragon from afar is it's going to blow fire and it's going to kill you. The fire reaches over the rocks. So unless you want to do a dance, you're better off just running in there and just fighting it. Because at least if you can fight it, you can just get to its legs and just start hacking away. I would prefer you stop looking over there. Thank you. So you can just hack away at the legs. Let's go to this sword. And go like this and just whack it away. And when it does like its fire breath, it's not really going to make any difference to you. Try to stay between the legs. And just be careful and not let yourself actually get hit by the foot. See, it does like sweeping attacks and stuff. It's doing everything it can to kill you. But if you're smart and you stay away from its mouth, and you can just back away from that and hit him a couple of times, then you'll be doing all right. I actually should whip out that bell hammer. Now this is really the only one in the area that you have to worry about fighting up close. It really is. All the other ones you can fight from a distance using, and you get petrified dragon bone and petrified something, which we're going to hand over to the birds. So brave warrior. Now a couple of them already ran away, but I think there are a few that still no. These dragons do not respawn. So if you want to come back and kill the crystal lizards, you can do that without worrying about having to fight the dragons again. Dark Knight Stone. We're getting a lot of good stones here. You're going to get a lot of good crap here. There's no other way around it. This place is just loaded with good stuff. Let's go back. Actually, let's stay with this. I got to come up with a better weapon. And we get the Dragon Tooth. The Dragon Tooth is, after all, Havel's weapon. Remember old Havel? I mean, from here it looks like a giant phallic symbol, but it is the old Dragon Tooth, and it's not as effective as it was. It gives you the same moveset, but yeah, you're not going anyway, pal. It gives you the same moveset, large titanite shard, petrified, but these crystal lizards drop the craziest shit in this part. The craziest shit. They give you the best items, so it's probably in your best interest to come back after going through this area and killing all of them. And you can kill each one. It's not a big deal. Get your bow out over here. Whenever you see a bridge, just get your bow out, because most likely there's going to be one of those exploding pricks. You know, just look and double check. So today I went back and I saw The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies again, and I have to admit that the second time is actually better. I saw it with... Oh, there it is. Wow, that didn't do any damage. That's pretty funny. Oh, shit. I fell off. Anyway. So, it actually was a lot better the second. Now, I loved it the first time. I really did. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was a great movie. I just kept saying that the movie makes Sauron look like a douchebag because it's like all he does is get his ass kicked. And to me, if you're the Dark Lord, you gotta be a threat of some kind. And it just didn't seem like... It doesn't seem like Sauron's a real threat because every time he comes up with an army, he gets his ass walloped. But even so, I thought it was a great movie. And when I found out that all the things that were done in the movie actually happened in at least one... You know, I read The Hobbit, but it was like 15 years ago. It was when Fellowship of the Ring first came out. So you're talking like 2001. So I read it about 14 years ago. And in fact, it was like the beginning of the year. So it is pretty much 14 years ago. So I forgot a lot of the details. And I never really got anything out of J.R. Tolkien's books because the way he writes is so extensive and deliberate. And it's just like, okay, I got it. Can we move on to the important stuff? Alright, now here is pretty interesting. You have a bunch of crystal lizards. You have another dragon sitting there. And as you can tell, the dragons are basically the dragon lord, the dragon guardian, the guardian dragon that we fought before. Now, what you can do here is you can blast away at this motherfucker, and it's really not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm hitting a button. Are you going to shoot an arrow? There we go. See, like, you're better off, like... See what I'm saying? Like, you're better off running over there and killing it. Although now I got its attention, so now it's... Yeah, see? Like, I find that to be ridiculous, and now I'm dead. I find it to be ridiculous that those things can hit you from behind the mountainside. Like, that's fucking bullshit. I mean, I just love how, like, in this game, you always have to... if you hit anywhere near a wall, it's like, toing! Meanwhile, your enemies can blast you through walls with, like, powerful attacks. She's gonna stay hollow for a bit. I don't fucking feel like using my effigy again. But the other dragon's dead, so I'm gonna do what I did with the first dragon. I'm just gonna run in there and just kill that fuck. In case you're wondering, the eggs do respawn as well. But I don't know if the one that you destroyed before counts. Oh no, they don't respawn, I'm sorry. This area does not have a boss fight. But it's got a bunch of really, really difficult enemies. Like the dragons, and... See, now we got crystal lizards. These guys do not... Yeah, let's go like this. Let's put this baby on. I mean, we can go with a couple real heavy... We can go with a couple real heavy weapons, but... That's not what I wanted to do. I mean, it'll work. Ow. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the dragon too. Because yeah, that needs 50. That needs 50, that needs 50, this needs 30. Because this does that's what I need. Go. And Tie-Dye Chunk, Petrified Dragon Bone, Old Mundane Stove. In case you want to make your weapon mundane. And there's one more over here. Well, I must have ran off. Let's keep that weapon handy. For now, anyway. Don't mess with the eggs. If you don't have to mess with the eggs, just leave them alone. If you need to mess with the eggs in order... No, that was one I killed already. If you need to mess with the eggs in order to get to another area, then you're going to have to do it. But if you don't need to, just leave them be. And if you want, you could try to kill that dragon from up here, too. I prefer running in and doing it myself. Okay. So now remember, there's a guy over here. Let's get the bow out. There you are. You will not dive towards me. Yeah, this dragon I'm just going to run at and just start whacking at it. There's one more dragon that we can shoot from above and it won't be able to do anything to us. We can shoot from high. Whoops. We can shoot from high above. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to get my souls. There's a lot of souls out there. Let's get those first, and then let's attack that dragon. So yeah, Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies. It's probably going to be out for like another minute. But totally did dig it the second time more so than the first. I didn't love it the first time, but second time. If you ask me, though, my favorite of all the movies, of all the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings movies, has been and always will be Return of the King. I just loved Return of the King, and one of the main reasons why was because of a specific spot, specific point of the movie. Let's try to kill this guy. Oh, you're waking up, huh? Stomp! There we go. I've been waiting for that stomp. I mean, considering I don't really have to use a shield, let's go. Ow. Yeah! Boing. Ah, it's not making it. Yeah, that's its tail slap. That's what happens if you let that thing get a little bit too far in front of you. It does a tail slap. So don't get too far behind it. But as long as you're underneath here, it can't breathe fire on you. And as you can tell, the fire is the biggest threat to you. Oh, stop. There, you happy? I waited for it to stomp. Keep stomping. That's the only thing. They're easier than the Guardian Dragon, because the Guardian Dragon, it was actually flying around and stuff. These guys are just stomping. It's not a big deal. Alright, now I don't think there are any more sitting around. Any more crystal lizards? Any more crystal lizards? You want to come out and play? Now they're all gone. There are like 2 here. Don't forget this item over here. Solve a great hero. We can use all the souls we can get. And now when we go through here... Oh, don't forget this one too. Hard to see it in this area. Large soul of a brave warrior. Now if we go up here... Oh shit, hi. That was kind of stupid. I do love how these things are not doing any damage to me. They're really... You know what they're here for? They're basically here to do one thing. And that is cause havoc on the bridges. Okay. So now we have another dragon right down there. This one we can just blast away. It's not going to do anything. Its attacks are not going to see. It's just going to breathe fire at nothing. Again, if you know how to outsmart the computer in this game, you're 5 steps ahead of it. Like, because then it becomes easy. Like, the only problem you're going to have here is this dragon not being in the range of your arrows. By the way, is it just me or is it hard to see the arrows flying? It'll back away, it'll fly even, but it's not going to do anything to you. But speaking of dragons, I mean, doesn't this thing remind you of Smaug? And by the way, in case you have seen, if you haven't seen The Hobbit, then I'm just letting you know. See, it's just going to fly up and then drop down. I'm just letting you know that the scenes with, or the scene with Smog was like fucking amazing. Even though Smog wasn't in it too long, for any of you that know the book and know how the second one ended off, you'll know that Smog wasn't in it too long. But even though Smog wasn't in it too long, the amount of time that Smog was in it, what it did as a character was it was intense, to say the very least. And this is a really great movie for people like my good friend Primetime Stevie B and I. We're very much into heroes doing work. So that movie was like totally made for us, because you had all those like individual heroes. And I know that the Nostalgia Critic did a review of the top 11 stupidest things in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and some of what he said was like how the heroes in the movie were, you know, they were almost like too invulnerable, or like the Tick, they're nigh invulnerable, because it just seemed like they could be thrown in the middle of like of a war and just be perfectly fine and not get hurt. So in that case, he probably didn't like this movie that much. But for like me or for my friend Steve, you know, it's our kind of movie where the heroes just go to town. And it's a lot of like one-on-one stuff. I mean, it's so old-fashioned with the battles and everything, and how everybody shows up with their horns blasting and their marches and their charges and shit. It's really, really great. I just loved it. I thought it was such a great movie. Alright, this thing's dead finally. You get 4,000 souls per kill. Let's go with two hands. Let's go with two hands. Now, if you drop down here, you will note there is a lizard. Ow. It's one. I was gonna say a butterfly. Man, my fucking head is like in another planet. Okay, what's over here? Soul of a Great Hero. Ooh, got another one. Okay, I got it. Ring of Evil Eye +1. I don't even use the Ring of Evil Eye plus nothing. So why would I use the 1+1? Run up here, kill you. Gotta have them big hammers, people. Twinkling Titanite, Bolt Stone, and Fate's Pale Stone, Fire Drake Stone. I mean, you're just gonna get so much good shit. Now, at this point, if you go this way, you notice there are lots of eggs. Be careful. Oh, I didn't want to break two. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. Every cook will tell you that. But look what happened to the cook. There are treasures hanging around all portions of this place. They are everywhere in this place. Oh yeah, by the way, that was another route to this spot. So there are treasures everywhere in this place, everywhere. It would take a good while to find them all. So, and like a lot of it too, one of the reasons why I have the aged flower, which feather. Flower, Jesus Christ. The aged feather. The reason why you have the aged feather is so you can keep. It's like I said, it's an unlimited homeward bone. You can just keep using it and using it and using it. Can you flip to thank you? Now again, when you get to the bridge, just watch for these exploders. If you don't see them. So now we've got items abound. No, there's none down there. There was one at the beginning that I didn't get. But I can't find it now. They're everywhere, I promise. There are ropes that you can slide down. See, there's one down there. And basically these things, like whenever you drop down to get them, the only way back is to use the aged feather, which is why you have it. Because the only way back is to just go to just return to the bonfire that you rested at most recently. There's a rope. Where is it? Velvet rope. That's the second portion, which is a real pain in the fucking crotch. Oh yeah, there's the rope. Right, the rope, you have to time it. Like, you could slide back here and there's treasure there, and there's another rope that you would have to time for you to drop. See, like right here? Totally missed this. Carefully. Drop. Doink. Yeah, as you can see, there's really no way for me to go. So I have to use the aged feather. Or the aged feather. Aged. There is another optional boss fight, like I was saying, that's in the Pharos Lockstone area. I have I mean, how many Lockstones do I have? I have 8 still, so I could go back there and just, you know, just go nuts. There's another item somewhere. But as you can see, you know, all this stuff is Titanite and Dragon Bones. And you can never get enough Titanite or Dragon Bones. But any crystal lizards that we missed, we can get now. Because the dragons are dead. Like I said, don't mess with the eggs if you don't have to. Leave them be. Oh yeah, I still didn't get you. I got you now, didn't I? Alright. Titanite slab, Titanite shard, and Titanite slab. I was gonna say, why'd they list it twice when it's the same thing, but it's not. No, it's not. Okay, let's go this way. Now, like I was saying before, what I want to do after this is I want to start the DLCs. Now, I'm just warning you ahead of time. Oh, that's where we want to go. We want to drop down. I'm just warning you ahead of time. I did not finish any of the DLC. In fact, the first one that I was doing, the Sunken King, I stopped and just gave up. I was like, I can't do this. But I had a character that was at like a level. I was using a character that was at level 123 or something. This character's at level 145 and got a lot more vigor. Yeah, I'll just wipe. A lot more vigor than the character before, so I'm hoping it should be okay. Hoping. I don't know for certain. Alright, let's get out the old hammer. Ooh, hammer. Oh, there you are. Hi. Bye. Gotta take a trip to old McDuff after this. See if you can infuse. Bam. Gotta love those hammers. Yeah, baby. FXX has no redeemable qualities other than the fact that they show every Simpsons episode of all time. Yeah, we got a couple items now. The only problem, like I said, is I'm going to have to keep returning to the bonfire I just rested at. Solve Brave Warrior. Don't break the eggs. Ah, shit. Whoops. Oh, boy. Oh, that was... Ooh, that's bad. Pharos Lockstone. Oh, God. That was really bad. Don't you hate when you're on the item you want to use and then you switch it? Oh, that was horrendous. That was really horrendous. I broke like 5 eggs. I think if you break like 7 or 8, I think it is, then the dragons are going to start attacking you. When you get on the longest bridge, they're going to start hitting against the bridges, which makes it shake. Please turn. Thank you. Have I mentioned I just detest this controller? Detest it. I think it's just awful. But I gotta use it, because the other one is shot. The other one I had to play with, like, the wire bent. You see, this is another reason why Microsoft's a bunch of fucking assholes. There has not been a Sony or a Nintendo... Well, actually, now the Wii. But there's not been a Sony console that has required you to use batteries for your controllers. There are very few Xbox controllers that don't require batteries. The Xbox One, the newer Xbox 360 controllers, they all require batteries. And to me, that is the fucking worst. Since I have a USB port, and 2 actually, and you have a means to keep the power running on the controllers of the Xbox 360, there's no reason, and there is certainly no excuse, why I should have to be forced to keep buying batteries or recharging batteries for me to be able to use my controllers. See, the PS4, like the PS3, had a wire that would recharge it by plugging it into the console, making it a wired controller. The Wii U has its own power source that you can plug, that you can keep charged if you plug into the wall. But Xbox 360, not really. And the part about it that really pisses me off is that the Xbox 360... Oh, hi. The Xbox 360 did have controllers that required plugs, or could use plugs, which meant that you didn't have to keep fucking recharging your batteries or whatever. You can just plug it in. But for whatever reason, the technology was never really mastered by the cutting-edge Microsoft company, in which case it basically, the controllers were made completely fragile, and fragile must be Italian, and the hope of using a controller that you could just plug into the console itself and keep charged dies continuously every time you think of doing it, because Microsoft's a fucking ripoff, and I am not a big fan. See, like this, is it this one? That one, if you catch them up there, you can slide down and go down there. But I missed my opportunity, so fuck it. This is the long bridge that leads to the second area. As you can see, it's shaking because of the wind. If I broke enough eggs, it would really be shaking because the dragons would be attacking me. But they're not. Okay, so now we get to this point. This point of the game is the Dragon Shrine. It is very, very difficult. So before you do anything, go here, light this bonfire, rest at this bonfire. Whatever you got to do, just do it here. Let's attune this crap. Let's put some Great Fireball on. And I got Magic Barrier, Repair. Got the Soul Masses. I got Soul Vortex, Soul Geyser. I got that shit. Magic Weapon. Oh, it's great Magic Weapon. So I'll just keep this. Now then, we are going to move further along. Actually, let's use a weapon I can... Mace of the Insolence sucks too. It looks like crap. Twin Blade I'm not into. Alright, I'll go back to this. Just in case. Okay, so when you go up here, There's a priest or something up there that's going to shoot lightning like crazy at you. See, it's already starting. You can try to blast it from here, but you're not going to be able to hit it. So basically what happens then is you got to fight this character with this thing zapping at you. Now these guys are like the knights that we fought at Hyde's Tower. They're just a lot more difficult. And when you got that thing shooting lightning at you that explodes, it becomes even more difficult. Watch the backswing. Hit it. See that backswing? So much more accurate. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, yeah. Great. Please move. Why didn't you move? I really would have appreciated if you fucking moved. That's why this becomes a problem, because these things... See, why... Oh, do I have that? I think I might. Nah. That's not really what I'm... Wait, do I have that? I do. What does that look like? That's not really what... Nah. I mean, it's kind of what I would want. Let's go with this. Alright, let's go get our souls and let's try that shit again. I mean, the exploding lightning thing is tough, but... That backswing will hit you every time. See, a fucking thing. I fucking cannot stand that shit. Man, I wish that fucking backswing would stop hitting me. Alright, go croak, you fuck. Okay, now. If you want, you can try going this way. Oh yeah, that's why. Because there's a treasure chest. Treasure chest, it's not a mimic, it's not a trap. Now the one good thing about this area is that it's 3 bonfire aesthetic. Once you get through this part, you're done. You don't have to worry about anything else. Once you get through this part, you're finished. All you got to do is get through this part. And this part is not that long, but it's hard. It's just really, really hard. Ooh, Ferrous Lockstone. Where are you? There you are. Okay, we got a chest. Not a mimic. Make sure it's not a trap. 'Tis not. What do we have? Staff of Wisdom, Mask of Judgment, Robe of Judgment, Manchettes of Judgment, and Tights of Judgment. This might actually be. Robe of Judgment, it's black. What about these? It's actually better than and lighter. She's going black. She's supposed to be going... what about this staff? I told you to take the wizard's staff. Staff of Wisdom. Ooh, boy. Yet. Actually, it wasn't Wisdom, was it? Wasn't it Judgment? Up here. Yeah, you see this little fucking bastard? I mean, this thing is just irritating. And the only way to get to it, you gotta get through this guy. Wow, really, huh? Just try to get behind this dude. I'm fucking... Oh, fuck you. How the fuck did that happen? You know, fuck you. Oh, this is... Like I said, this part has no boss fight, but it doesn't need a boss fight. It's got this fucking junk. You know what? I've died like so many times. It's time to fucking use another fucking effigy. I actually got to get another, That's right, do one thing. And you're dead. Ooh, you dropped something. Dragon Charm, not bad. Not bad at all. What you can do is you can try to shoot this dude from here. But this guy's gonna keep blasting you. Like, I'm more afraid of the priest guy than this dude. See? Fucking thing, man. Holy fucking shit. That's right, back the fuck off. Oh my god! Fuck you. Get underneath here. Now, if you go up this way, you can actually get to that thing. That little prick. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. And then you can hit that motherfucker hard. In fact, you can go run up there first and get rid of this little cocksucker. If I can turn to it, and he has no poise whatsoever. Fuck. And the good part about it, you can try to shoot this guy, but he's gonna keep his stupid shield up. Just go back down here. Now that you don't got that priest guy shooting at you, you can kind of kill this bastard a little easier. But just keep it away from the treasure chest. Hey, stay away from my China hutch. Uh-huh. Didn't block that at all. Alright, we got some gauntlets I don't give a shit about. And we got this treasure chest, which is not a mimic. Just double check anyway. What do we get? Twinkling Titanite. We got a bunch of that. Probably level up this shield a little bit more. Now you can go this way. You can just like kind of go that way and skip a whole area, but then we'd miss all the souls. There's a spot with two of these pricks. One with the giant mallet thing and the other one with the short sword and shield. Let me get it right. Actually, if we go up here... This is where we could have dropped off. And as you can see, there they are. You want to pull one at a time, but they're going to come anyway. So just kind of bring this dude down here a little bit. Because if you bring him down here, then the other one will sort of run back. And if you're on the staircase... then you can pull this little game. I call this the dance of the inept. Now, if I had my poison arrows, I think this would have been different. I think. I don't know if poison arrows are going to work. I never did that before. Magic sword, huh? Oh, now you're going to do it like every time? You cheating bastard. Like, the reason why I'm playing cheese is because the guy's got his little friend over there. If the guy didn't have his little friend over there, I'd be going in there whooping his ass. Alright, stay away. I'll just keep blasting you. Come on, fight me. Right here. Right here. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Are you serious? Uh-huh. But wait a minute. Okay, I was just gonna say, like, so when I'm standing right in front of the guy, it doesn't do me any good. But if I'm like a mile away from him, it does. I don't understand. Whatever. Speaking of standing behind the guy, let's go stand behind him. Alright, how is it still fucking swinging? Okay, enough. Uh-huh. You got to be fucking joking me. How does that thing swing that much? Fucking please. This is the part that I fucking hate about this area, is you gotta start from here. You got all these fucking enemies all over your ass, and you gotta start from fucking here. That's a fucking bullshit fucking farce. So fuck you. I'm not fucking fighting this thing. Very nicely done, Dick. Such a fucking crock, this fucking game. Things just standing there fucking hacking away like there's no fucking tomorrow. Here we go again, just keep hacking away. Just keep hacking away. No, I didn't fucking do that. Thank you. Come on, you want to fucking fight? Hack. There you go, sweetheart. Booing, booing. Swing away, swing away. Come on, Meryl, swing away. Oh, for fucking Jesus Christ. Really? Okay, whatever, man. What fucking ever, bro. You're a real fucking bullshit artist. You know that? You're a real fucking bullshit artist. What fucking ever, man. Your fucking mallet. I'll give you a fucking mallet, you fucking cunt. Suck a dick, you fucking goddamn Mama Luke. Not even use that word. I can't stand these fucking things. I really can't. This thing I can't fucking tolerate. I just can't tolerate how this thing can just keep hacking away. Let's just stay there and fucking shoot you to death, you fucking prick. Let's see if I can get this guy over here. Thanks. See you later. Uh-huh. Now, you know what? Why don't you come right here? Oh, that was a nice swing. Too bad you completely missed. Oh, come on. Fuck it. I don't feel like doing this. Alright, but don't worry, there's a whole lot. Now, I could just run past these guys and just get to the end. It's really not a big deal. Because you got like these Dragon Warriors and you got these guys here. So I could just like run right past these dudes. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, the ones with the long swords are a little bit easier. As you can see, they're extremely predictable. They hit nothing but air. But they're not really the problem. The problem is those guys up there. They are a fucking nuisance. Uh-huh. You missed. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about with these dudes. These dudes cause their own problems. Let me see. Drake, I don't care about Drake. Now, there are two up there. And the funny thing about them is they're very, very slow, but they're extremely effective. One's wielding like a double axe. And one's wielding like a sword and a shield. And like I said, they're very slow, but they're still quick somehow. So that one's got a pickaxe and he tries to do that. And all that spinning crap. But the biggest issue is how much health they have. They just got so much fucking health, it's ridiculous. Uh-huh. The computer certainly loves that shield bash, don't they? So they do a shit ton of damage and then they have a lot of health. So they're really, really... I don't know why that thing keeps doing it. They're a real big fucking bitch. I mean, this one I've got far away. Now, again, if I had poison arrows, this wouldn't be too much of a deal. But since I don't, it is. It's like this dude's going to just keep... See? And, of course, he's got his own shield bash. Now, does this dick ever stop swinging his axes? Nope. And they look like pretty heavy axes, too, and it's like it never stops swinging them. Oh, stop it, you shield bash. Oh, whatever. That should not have fucking hit me. See, and I got too much fucking poise, man. The poise is what kills you. And this dude's just following me around. What are you, my best friend? Come on. There you go. Get out of my face. Okay. Now, we've got... We've got 2 more of these guys. I think there's one more of those big guards. I think there are 2 more big guards and 2 more of those guys. And then we're at the end. And as you can see, these dudes got... Oh yeah, there's only 1 more of those guys. These dudes got great swords. I mean, great hammers. They got great shields. They're just packing it. So, just try to draw 1. They are pretty slow, these guys. So, if you can draw 1 at a time, it's not a big deal. Or, if you want to be really clever... Wow, I totally moved out. Can you fucking move? Move! God! What the fuck is that? What, I lost stamina getting hit? What is this, Lords of the Fallen? Jesus Christ. Anyway... See, like, if I can just get this one dishwasher... Come on, pal. No, I can't shield bash this guy. Oh, for fucking crying. You fucking oh my god, man. Alright, whatever. Just fucking running this thing. I'm tired of this shit. Your fucking bullshit move. I'm fucking so fucking tired of this shit. I'm bolting it. You know what's ahead of you, just fucking run it. I'm just running. Fucking bastard. Nope. Yeah, keep swinging, dick. Alright. Oh, fuck you. That's why I dove. Fuck off. Uh-huh, you hit me twice. Alright, so anyway, if you go through here, you will meet the ancient dragon. And you get the Ashen Mist Heart. Has nothing left to say. The Ashen Mist Heart will help you traverse into the memories of King Vendrick, of the battles against the giants, in which case you can get giant souls, which makes it easier for you to fight the giants, fight King Vendrick actually, and after that use your Aged Feather. We'll return to the bonfire from whence we came, and from here, let me just make sure of something. Yeah, we're good. From here, we're going to travel back to Majula. Look at that blade. We're going to travel back to Majula. We're going to level up. I'm going to buy the rest of her, Oh, you don't... I bought them all. Oh.
Lovely times these are.
Let's use one of these. Down to 5. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's use our soul items, which I have many. I only have one petrified something. Invade world of a traitor. So yeah, so the whole thing now is to get giant souls. Getting giant souls will then make King Vendrick a lot weaker. Now, you don't have to kill King Vendrick. So that means you don't have to get all these souls. But even so, if you want to do everything, you have to get these souls. So, we're going to try doing that. But before we do anything else, I'm going to level up. Yeah, I'll just pop it. Gonna level up. Gonna go to you.
Bearer of the curse until hope has...
All I ask is for you to level me up. Alright, so... Vigor. And that should be good. I just need a staff. Now, let's go to Mr. McDoof. And, well, I'll save this for the next video. Because after this, we're going to go back into the Black Gulch and we're going to get ready for the DLC. So, like I said, the one good thing about the Aerie, you can run right through it. So, until then, don't you go anywhere or I'm going to slit your throat. Well, maybe not. I'll be right back.